Hello everybody, Princess and the Bear here, and we're back at the Swan. It has been a very long time.
We actually stayed at this resort once upon a time before
Couple
the
times,
YouTubes.
actually.
Yes, but we've never really eaten here before.
No, but
like
we do
ever.
like this hotel, so it's time to actually start eating in some of these restaurants here. First up,
Il Mulino.
not Milano, Mulino, apparently.
I don't say words. I don't know words.
The parking attendant corrected me, but either way, I don't want to be ill after eating this.
So I guess we're going to Italian.
You're ahead to go.
Just leave some oil and vinegar for your bread.
So we have two types of bread in here with a olive oil and balsamic. This top bread looks like a sourdough and is vegan. The bread underneath it, Bear will be trying, and it is not vegan. So let me go ahead and dip. Obviously, the oil ratio to the vinaigrette is a little high. But very delicious. Both the balsamic and the olive oil taste aged beautifully. The bread is good. I would give it 3 out of 5 yeasties.
You're never ever going to say no to a bread service. Luckily for the princess, most of the sourdoughs that we get anywhere on property, you know, the sourdough at its core naturally is vegan. So here we go. It could definitely use a bit more balsamic. It's like buried in the oil. Ooh. Okay. It's nice and warm. Obviously, house-made and fresh, which is a nice touch. I give that 3.5 out of 5 claws. That is some good sourdough. As for this other bread, ooh, it smells like a cheesy focaccia, sort of. That. A little bit of this. I'm glad I don't have to share that. 4.5 out of 5 claws. That is beautiful, beautiful house bread. So I guess if you go deep enough, this, I guess what I'm guessing is focaccia, has a big sun-dried tomato in the middle. A herb and olive oil sun-dried tomato. Looks still good. I'm gonna stick with my rating.
This is the Testarossa Red Head. It has St. Augustine Vodka, Grand Marnier, cranberry juice, local muddled strawberries, and basil with a cracked ground pepper topping. It looks very gorge. I'm excited to see what it tastes like. It looks a little bubbly. The pepper intrigues me. Ooh. That's fruity and minty. Not as minty as I expected it to be, just more fruity. I quite like this drink. I know I'm supposed to rate it out of 5, but I feel like I should give it 6. 6 it be. 6 bottles of rum.
Leave it to the princess to come to a restaurant and order a Red Head. Take it as you will. It's big, at least. And I'll definitely show you its larboard side. Tasty, covers up the alcohol. I feel like there's a lot of danger hidden at the bottom of this glass, but it's very drinkable. 4 out of 5 glass.
Bear ordered a vegan-friendly grapefruit beer, so he's secretly trolling me and saving the animals at the same time. I don't know if I should like hug him or throw something at him. Ooh. That was a fail on my part. That was very, very, very close. Oh no, it's still spilling. Oh gosh. It's so hoppy. Oh, I don't like that at all. Ugh, that's not grapefruit. 1 out of 5 hops. No, not my jam.
The princess accuses me of being a troll, but honestly, I didn't know this was grapefruit, and I also didn't know it was vegan. The description of the beer could use some work, but it's an interesting can. Let's see how the flavor holds up. It's an IPA. It's an IPA man's IPA. Extremely hoppy. The grapefruit almost just doubles the bitterness. So if you don't like bitter beers, you're not gonna like this. It's not the worst beer I've ever had, not the worst IPA I've ever had, but I probably wouldn't order it again. Given that and the profile, I'll give it 2.5 out of 5 plus.
And so we start with lay modified salad. We have some dried fruit, some pickled onions, lots of veggies, mixed types of lettuce, so that might be interesting. To your health, eat your veggies. The vinaigrette is a little acidic, but not too bad. The leaves taste a little. It's an okay salad. It's probably not the best I've ever had. Medium core at best. I'd probably give it like a 2 out of 5 tossed salad baskets. I don't know why. It's just, I don't know. It doesn't give me the best. It gives me the flashbacks of like the healthy salad my mom used to make me eat that I flushed down the toilet. It's not my jam.
We have the house salad. It's greens on a plate, pickled onions, there's some radish buried in here. I thought I saw, yes, some raisins. I was introducing the princess and she hates fruit in her salads, whereas I love it. It's a very basic summer salad. It works. It's a bit citrusy, maybe a little bit too citrusy for me. It does feel like it's missing something. Just wish they had thought out a better plant-based option for an appetizer. This one seems like an afterthought. 2 out of 5 plus. Here we are once again, me trolling this fellow community with what I believe is to be the escalation of pineapple on pizza. Prosciutto and melon. I love how like they made them into these cute little like honeydew like half globes. It's interesting. I would be interested to see how they made these. It's probably some basic like ice cream scoop, but they're still pretty funny to me. On this like huge delicious piece of prosciutto all laid out for you. Just get a little piece of melon here. No idea I'm supposed to eat this, so I'm just going to do it savage style and just wrap a piece of melon in a prosciutto. And pop it like an appetizer should. I have to thank Via Napoli for introducing this to me because I don't know why. I love this. I would have never thought of putting honeydew with any kind of meat. But from now on, probably every time I see it available on the menu, I'm probably going to order it. 4 out of 5 plus.
After going down that trip on memory lane, I ate my entire plate anyway because I was hungry, but not because I wanted it. So I got a dry pasta. It has dairyless marinara on it because usually they put dairy in their marinara, and then they threw some veggies in here too. So was very nice of them. I had the choice of spaghetti, penne, or linguine. I chose penne. It's steaming. It looks so hot. It's very well seasoned. Pretty good for a penne. I would say it's up there with Bice. This is like a very good, like, comparable restaurant with Bice's pasta, at least. So I'm gonna give this like a 4 out of 5 pasta doughs because it's a competitor. Even though the veggies are a little hardish. That's crunchy.
For anyone that's been here long enough, you know how much I hate going into an Italian restaurant and the only option for the princess is an off-the-shelf pasta. But we'll judge them on the quality of the care they put into making this sort of like one-off dish. We have some chopped onions in here. The pieces are a bit large. Little broccoli, some mushrooms, which princess hates, so I'll steal some of those. There's some like zucchini stuffed in there, and it's a little light on the sauce, but it's adequately sauce. Normally me and the princess, and this is all open to personal preference, like a little bit more sauce in our pasta. This is covered, but just kind of a smidge more. And it is hot. Pasta is perfectly cooked. There are veggies thrown in here, but everything is extremely well seasoned. There's some garlic in there, the herbs, the vegetables are cooked in. The broccoli is a bit hard, but everything else in here is like cooked perfectly. It's got a nice flavor to it. I honestly would not be mad if I was plant-based only and somebody served me this. Props for doing well. I can see the comparison to Bryce, and I think that's valid. 3.5 out of 5 claws. Decided to try something I've never gotten before, and I decided to get the veal Parmigiana. Correct me, guys, if I'm anywhere close to getting that right. But, Parmigiana. It is a massive piece of veal with cheese and spinach on top. He told me that it was a decent slice. I didn't believe him. It's pretty big, but I also got like a little side of pasta here. But let's go ahead and try this veal first. It's all nicely breaded. The cheese. Get a little bit of spinach on this. Just a smidge. It's an interesting piece of meat. Tender. The breading is nice, not too thick, not too hard and crusty. The breading is seasoned, and you guys know I was seasoned breading. The cheese is a good mix. It's kind of hard on what to kind of compare it to, but I would be willing to try this again at some other places. I would give this a 3.5 out of 5 claws. Then we have our pasta dish here. I just got some penne pasta with like the house sauce on it. This is the house sauce with butter, so this is not vegan. Let's see how the normal pasta tastes. You can definitely taste the butter and cream in it, but it goes well with the seasoned pasta. It's seasoned just as well as the princess pasta. That bit of savory from like the cream and the butter. Give that 4 to 5 claws. This is a lot better than I was expecting.
All I have left is mushrooms and onions, and I ate it with the bread. It was quite delicious, and I'm quite full considering what I got. And here's my dessert. A mule. It's an Effen mule because it's Effen vodka. It's an interesting balance, a little more on the gingery side. I give it like a 3 out of 5 ginger beers. It's average.
So we have this Effen Mule in a copper cup fit for the princess. I feel like you stand a hair more ginger beer and maybe a squeeze of the lime. Right? It's a bit strong with the vodka. A squeeze of lime, another sip. But that's a lot better. For standard Mule, nothing crazy about it. Pretty good job done. 3 out of 5 plus.
Bold City is a native Jacksonville beer. We try not to fail this now. Now that's how you pour a beer. This is not vegan, it's a cream ale. So here you go, this is all you get. Oh, never mind, it is vegan. My bad. A vegan cream ale with a nice pour for your enjoyment. Much better than the last beer. This is one I could actually drink a lot of. I'll give it 3 out of 5 killer whales. Save Tillico. Children.
So, Bold Silly Killer Whale. It's nice to have a slice of our old base of operations in a cup, no less. And looking out for the princess, finding out that all of their beer, their normal run beers are vegan friendly, is nice because I love a lot of their beers. Nice and smooth and palatable. It's almost like a smoother Coors Light, if that makes any sense. 3.5 out of 5 plus.
Il Mulino graced us with a complimentary limoncello for dessert. To you guys. Tastes like a lemon drop, like an airhead, like those lemon airheads. Lemony. Like 5 out of 5 lemons, but like to review the drink, it's like a 3 out of 5 drinks. But the lemon is a 5 out of 5. This is lemon. Very lemon.
We love complimentary stuff. I'm never going to say no to it. I don't know why, but you know I don't rate these things. It's like licking a shaved lemon. That should have been a shot. Not a sipper glass. If I had taken it as a shot, I would have felt better about it. Oh! Like if there was a lemon high, that would cause it. Il Mulando. Mulino?
Mulino. I don't know.
Mulino.
I don't know words.
We came, we ate, and
We conquered?
we conquered? I think we conquered. So,
Yeah.
thoughts?
We've had a lot of Italian on this channel.
Too much. I think.
Yeah, I agree. A little too much, especially in the last few months. And this one is like medium core. It's like run of the mill, like any other Italian place we've been to. Nothing like super special.
I feel almost like everything attached to the boardwalk is just way too much Italian. One of these restaurants needs to switch it up
Agreed.
and be like, but when you have these other Italian restaurants, it's hard for me to see a value of a place that costs this much for the same pasta I can get at Trattoria, for instance, or
Trattoria, I think, has better vegan options.
Agreed. Given that you're staying in this hotel, it's here. You don't have to walk as far, but when Trattoria is a walk away, I find it kind of hard to find the value in this
And
place.
you can get it to go too,
Right.
so it's like, why not?
So, either way, I don't know if you guys think the same. Let me know in the comments. there's any place else around the Epcot area or the Boardwalk Pier you'd like to see us go, that's going to be a place to find us. Hit that notification bell if you want to see other videos like this, and
we have new videos 5 days a week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday.
we will see you soon.
Be sure to subscribe.
You heard the girl.
And like this video. Boop, 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 boop.